In the new year, we all hope for something new, don't we? We look back at the previous year and sometimes we can be pretty hard on ourselves. We didn't do this, we ignored that, we forgot to do X, Y, or Z. It's easy to focus on all of our flaws. So maybe your new perspective in the new year is this. Remember that you are better than you realize. Yes, it's time for some healthy, positive self-talk. Ephesians chapter 2 says it like this: "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Let's break that down. First, we are God's handiwork. How many of you are handy people? Any woodworkers or sewers or painters? Think about that project that you completed. It's your handiwork. Even if it's just a wall that you painted in your living room, you were the one who took the time to notice which sections needed to be painted more carefully, to make sure the floor was covered with plastic. And then when it's all said and done, that one wall, it transformed the way your room looked. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works. Now, there are no perfect people on this earth. There are no perfect churches. There are no perfect pastors who lead those churches. But we are all created in the image of Jesus, who is perfect. And as we continue to learn more about him and to share his love with others, we have to remember that it's grounded in the one person who was so selfless he gave his life on our behalf. For we are all God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. So often those negative thoughts that we have about ourselves, they're like a broken record. Maybe a more relevant analogy is a website that's loading and loading. It's just a symbol that keeps spinning. It gets stuck. And we start to make those negative thoughts, we turn them into reality. But nothing could be further from the truth. You are created in the image of a God who loves you so much. A God who from the very beginning knows the number of hairs on your head. A God who knows that you are much better than you realize. And that is a new perspective that's worth taking into this new year.